I don't remember where it is in the Bible, but I remember hearing about the story. So, long story short, it was this mighty man of valor, this soldier who was greatly respected, greatly honored in the kingdom, and he had leprosy. Now, usually back then, if you had leprosy, you had to live on the outskirts of the people. But this man, not only was he living amongst the people, he was living, dare I say, royalty. He was well respected. He was not poor. He had people working up under him, which means he had a certain level of authority, and people knew him. So the fact that in the Bible it said this man, this respectable man, had this man of prestige had leprosy, okay, um, that in itself was a miracle, okay, because there are other stories where if you had leprosy, you were deemed unclean and you could not dwell amongst the people. But this wasn't the case in this man's story. So, somewhere in the story, and again, I'm loosely translating. Please look it up, research on your own. Okay. Um, if I find the verse in the midst of me editing, then I'll post it on the video. But so yeah, this man, greatly respected man, had leprosy, and so I think someone wanted to help him out or something like that. So they sent him to a prophet, a prophet of the Lord. I forget his name. I want to say Elisha, not with a J, but with a SH. I'm not sure. Again, if I find the verse, I will post it below. But this was a prophet of the Lord, not a prophet of Baal, but a prophet of the Lord. And someone sent that mighty man of valor who had leprosy to the prophet of the Lord to receive healing, right? What does the Lord say about my situation? And when he got there, he was offended because the prophet didn't come out to greet him personally. He sent his servant to come out and deliver the word of the Lord. So, long story short, he was offended. He didn't want to receive the message, even though it was from God. He didn't want to receive the message because the prophet didn't come out personally and give him the word. But all in all, he went and he followed those instructions and he was healed. Now, a part of that story also, I'm sorry, I'm messing up the mic. A part of that story also, a part of God's instructions was for him to go dip himself in the river. Now, this river apparently was not the cleanest river. Okay. Look, I'm loosely translating. Please go do your own research. Okay. Work out your own salvation with the Lord with fear and trembling. Go read for yourself. Allow Holy Spirit to minister to you. Okay. I'm just relaying it because I have something else I want to tie it to. Now, the instruction that the Lord gave him, even though it didn't come from the prophet of the Lord, it came from the servant of the prophet of the Lord. Catch it. His instruction was to go dip himself in one of the dirtiest rivers at that time. Multiple times. Dip yourself multiple times. Okay. Don't put no pinky toe in up. Go dip your everywhere where the leprosy was. Dip all of yourself in this dirty body of water multiple times, and you will be healed. Okay. Now he was offended. One, because the prophet didn't come out and tell him that. The servant did. And second, he was even more so offended because you're telling me to go dip myself in a place that nobody should be dipping themselves in, but you're telling me I need to go dip myself in there? Yeah, pass. Okay. So he was offended. He dealt with his pride for a little bit. His ego was hurt. But all in all, he went and did it. And guess what? He received healing. So the whole reason why I'm bringing this up is because you can't be offended by how the message is being given or who is giving the message. My mom used to say, because she worked in customer service for a long time, she had to learn how to deal with irate customers, sweet customers, and customers who just had a whole bunch of questions, but she needed to get to the next customer. You can't, she used to tell me, you can't be offended by how someone is saying it. The information wasn't less valuable because of how it was said. The information is the information. And you either gonna receive it or you're not gonna receive it. Get past how they're saying it. You have to get past it. You have to get to the root of it. What are they saying? What are they saying? And what do I need to attach myself or detach myself from? Okay. So if you hear anything being said and it rubs you the wrong way, check it. Check it first. What are they saying? Let's get past how they're saying it.